had to fight for my man. We're gonna go with Baldy. He's not bald.
That shit is so disrespectful.
Perfect. Keep this in the back of your head. I was not allowed to date at this time, okay? So yeah. As in like my boyfriend at the time, his exes, which are cousins by the way. Doing all of this, like I'm just like, okay, cool. I hope I ain't gotta fight this girl, like, because me, I'm a big scary girl, okay? I'm very scary. Yeah, I broke up with him and then I believe we got back together. We never talked for a while. And you know what's crazy? What was not even funny? Like, why did they put us in the same class the following year? Hey everyone, my name is Trista and welcome to or back to my channel.
In my city and I'm still in the coop, beefing with who, bitch?
So as you guys can see by today's title, this is a story time about how I had to fight for my man. So if you're interested in this story about how I had to fight for my man, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell down below so that you can be notified every time I post on a video. I follow all my social media, which are linked in the description box as always. And without further ado, let's get right into this story time. So this is my first ever like story time, so bear with me. And I'm also one of those people, like, I share my own thoughts of how I felt in the moment in between the story. So yeah, just follow along. I'm gonna give you the background first. So this story took place back in high school in 8th grade. I was like 11, 12. This is like 2016, 2017. Basically, how we met is that backstory to the backstory. So basically, me and my friend group, y'all know them already, Tasia, Janelle. Obviously, Trista is my twin sister. I met her at birth. Well, before birth. But anyways, me, Trista, Tasia, Janelle, we all became friends in the 7th grade because we were in the same class. And then 8th grade, they split all of us up. However, me and Trista had this exact same schedule, but we were just in different classes. And the same goes for Tasia and Janelle. They had the same exact schedule, but they were just in separate classes. Me and Trista, our homerooms was next to each other. Like, all our classes were literally like next door to each other. We had homeroom and what's not. They were right next to each other. And this particular person, as in my ex, I'm gonna give him a name. We're gonna go with Baldy. He's not bald.
That shit is so disrespectful.
It's just the first thing that came to my head. So I'm gonna call him Baldy, right? Baldy and Trista were in the same class. So I would go over in her homeroom sometimes and she would come over in mine. So like we was always in each other's classes. Like all classes would normally mingle and stuff like that. So some of my classmates used to be in there anyways. So yeah. And Baldy, he was the type of person, he always used to have like candy and stuff like that early in the morning or what's not. And one day he asked me if I wanted some, so I was like, yeah, cool, or what's not. I thought he was cute or what's not, cool. Fast forward now, we add each other on Facebook and then we started talking. A couple weeks go by or what's not, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, perfect. Keep this in the back of your head. I was not allowed to date at this time, okay? So yeah. So yeah, I was not allowed to date during this whole that time, but so yeah, I was just YOLO dolo, like literally.
You only live once.
So we end up being together, what's not. I tell my friends, so they know we together, cool. Fast forward to how I almost had to fight for my man. This is the story now.
5 minutes later.
As I said, me and my sister had the same class at the same times, but just in different rooms. We had English or what's not. Typically, I'd walk my sister to class and then go to my class, because my class is upstairs, was like one floor above from hall. I don't remember if I even walked into class this day. I don't even remember. But English class, don't know what's not. I went to go find my sister because when we had English, we had lunch right after, so we'd always go for lunch with Tasia and Janelle. I found my sister on what's not, and she come to me, she was like, she has something to tell me. I'm just like, okay, cool. Mind you, a little backstory about the characters who are gonna be in this little part right here. I'm gonna name them one time. So there's XA, there's XB, as in like my boyfriend at the time, his exes, which are cousins by the way. yeah, just follow the tree. And there's friend one. I'm gonna give friend one a name. Friend one gonna be Abby. Mind you, XA is also in my sister and Baldy's class. So the three of them in the same class. Cool. So my sister come to me and she was just like, okay, this is what's happening. So basically what was happening is that XA was sending notes between Baldy and XB. XB was in the 7th grade at the time. They were sending notes back and forth. Basically he telling her that he want to get back together with her and stuff like that. Yeah, it was literally a whole, you know, they passing notes around. Like literally it was her response, him, and her. Like sis was working hard. Like sis was the middleman. Like sis was literally doing all of this. Like I'm just like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm clueless of all this information. I didn't know all this was going on. I didn't know that's how he had feel or what's not. I didn't know none of this. None of I'm aware of this. I messaged him and I was like, what is this about? Also, he was telling her stuff like he was planning to break up with me this week and blah 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 and all this extra stuff, right? So I asked him about it. I was just like, what is all of this? What's going on? How you telling people you gonna break up with me next week and this and that and so on? I don't even remember what he said, to be honest. Like when I tell you back then, like I was very brutal. I did not care.
Like I did not care. Like
when I tell you I was cussing this man out, like I feel like, yeah, that was kind of the type of dynamic it became after a while, because it's like I wasn't taking shit. Like I'm sorry, like I'm finna cuss you out, like excuse me. And I did not care about nobody's feelings. I'm telling you that.
I did not care about nobody's feelings, bro.
If I ever had to read back a text, like any text thread between me and him, like where like we arguing or we going back and forth, like, you gotta be like,
oh my god, Tristan, like why would you say that?
I promise you everything I said was warranted. I promise you it was warranted. But anyways, back to the story. I'm pretty sure we end up arguing on what's not through text and all that stuff, right? Everybody know about what's going on and what's not. Abby knows, Tasia, Janelle knows, Trista, obviously. We're basically talking at lunch or what's not about what I should do. So I feel like we all came to the consensus that I need to find who this person is or find out who this person is. So I think Abigail went to the same primary school as XB. Yeah, I think Tasia as well, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But yeah, I know for sure Abigail knew who she was. So the whole time in my head, I'm just like, okay, I hope I ain't gotta fight this girl, like, because me, I'm a big scary girl. Okay, I'm very scary. My thing is, I'm not gonna be the one to be arguing in your face and just being going back and forth, or you going back and forth, going back and forth. No, you can argue yourself, but anytime, any point in time that arguing turn into you putting your hands on me, it's wraps. Like it's up. Like shut up, let's go. Like, you know, get in the feel. But also I try my best not to get into situations like that, because I'm just like, because a suspension over what? All my years of high school I've never got suspension. I only had detention once, and it was for foolishness. I'll probably give y'all a story time later if y'all want it. It came to the consensus that we're gonna find the girl. We gonna find out who this is, because I want to know who XB is. So we walk around school now. It was me, my sister, Abigail, Janelle, and I believe Taylor. I'm not sure. I don't even remember. I really fully remember who I was there, but it was a good handful of us. So we walk around, you know, trying to find a girl, Then say she was eating on our math teacher's classroom. We gone in there, we ain't see her. We went around music block, we ain't see her. Like, we literally looking for this girl. So we went in the math class or what's not. We ain't see her in there, but there's a picture on the wall. So basically, I guess this math teacher, like, if his students, if like the group, or as in like the class do well, he'll like put a picture of the class on the wall or a picture of the students on the wall. I don't know, but her picture was on the wall. I don't remember if it was she was in our group. I think she was in our group. And then Abigail was like, okay, she pointed out and she was like, this is the girl. And I was just like, I look at the girl, I was like, okay, like, I'm not fighting sis. Like, in my head, back of my head, I'm just like, oh my god, I had to fight this girl for my man, because I ain't going down sad. Like, I ain't going out sad. Like, ain't nobody finna be thieving my man. I'm just like, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. But then when I see the girl, I was just like, yeah, no. Mind you, back then, I was skinny. I have a pretty much slim build already, but like I was smaller than this, and I wasn't as tall, but yeah, I was smaller than this. So it was just like, you know, I don't know how much I could do. Don't get me wrong, I feel like I was pretty strong, but just in case I had to, you know, fight. Even when I saw the picture of the girl, I was just like, you know, like, she was much smaller than me, like very much slimmer, much smaller than me, very petite built. And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not. No, at that point it's gonna be bullying, because girl, yeah, no, at that point it was going to give bully. Like, no, like I can't do that. Like, no, I don't think she had come school that day, so we never saw her that entire day. Fast forward now to a Friday. It was a dress up day. And if you don't know what dress up day is, it's basically where you wear your own clothes, because we wear uniforms in the Caribbean. Majority of the schools wear uniforms, so typically like on a Friday we'll probably have a dress up day or what's not, where you could like wear your own clothes under the guidelines of the school or what's not. So yeah, it was one of those days. It was dress up day. Cool. So we didn't mind our business, classes as usual, going smooth or whatever. It's lunchtime. We there having lunch, me, Abigail, Janelle, and my sister Trista. So we were there chilling, having lunch or whatever, minding our business. There's multiple people at this table, and then we see her. Abby was the one who actually saw her first, and she was like, oh, little girl there that we were looking for, XB. Abby went up to XB, and we went to her and it was just like, we could we talk to you or whatever. We want to know what's going on about, you know, we want to know what's going on between you and Bali. She was buying a slushie at the time, so she was just like, okay, when I finish I'll come. So we went back to our table, and how the lunch tent was set up, it was like all the vendors was directly in front of us, because we were sitting all the way to the back of the tent, so we could see all the vendors and all the students who would go to the vendors and stuff like that. Cool. So when she finished, she came over, she had a seat, and she was just like, okay, he was trying basically explain what was going on. So basically telling me like he was trying to get back together with her. Well, mind you, we're still together. Me and Bali still together at this point. Cool. She was basically telling us how he was trying to get back together with her, and talking about, oh, how he gonna break up with me this week and this and that and told. And basically she was telling him, I guess, I don't know who told her, if he told her like he was in a relationship, or XA, her cousin, told her that he was in a relationship or whatever. But somehow she knew that he was in a relationship or what's not, and like she was telling him she's not that type of person, like she's not going to date you while you're in a relationship or any of that stuff. She ain't gonna do nothing with you while you're in a relationship or whatever. That's why he was telling her, oh, he gonna break up with me this week and da da da, because he wanted to get with her literally like right after. Yeah, so that was a wrap for finding her over and talking to her, so we have a better understanding of what was going on between her and Bali. I'm pretty sure I confronted Bali, and turned out it was another argument, like, and then I think I broke up with him. This is a little secret, me and but like anytime I want to get to a talking stage or like a relationship and I'm in school, like my biggest excuse would be school. My biggest excuse would be like, I just want to focus on school, or focus on myself, or focus on myself, focus on school. One time, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. Like, I don't like you anymore. You disgust me. I don't even know why you're in my presence. I don't even know how we even got here. I don't even know how I liked you. But you gotta come up with an excuse to kind of let them down softly. Like, I'm that type of person, I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. But back then, I was brutal. When I tell you I was brutal, I was brutal. Yeah, I broke up with him, and then I believe we got back together. It was like that for like a couple months. We were together in total for like 3 months.
We got together in January. No, we got together in like December, and then we broke up in like February. We got together in November, December, and broke up in like January, February. Like the ending of January, beginning of February was
on and off. He would break up with me, I would break up with him. We would get back together, like back and forth, until I was just like, no, I don't want to keep doing this back and forth, like. And also, I'm the type of person, like, I don't know why, but sometimes, like, I break up with people prematurely when I know, like, I'm not 100% done. Which I kind of stopped now. Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm tired of going back, like, serious. Like, my final time was just like, you know, that's when I basically tell you, I just need to focus on school, focus on myself, and da da da. Cool, and I never went back. Never went back. After that, we never talked for a while. And you know what's crazy? What was not even funny? Like, why did they put us in the same class the following year? We had something called electives. So basically that would be like technical drawing, auto mechanics, clothing and textiles, food and nutrition, stuff like that. You had to basically pick which ones you wanted to do in the next grade, in 9th grade. In 7th grade you do computer, and then in 8th grade you do all of them. So you switch every term. You do 2 each term, and then you switch them every term. But in the 9th grade you had to choose which 2 you wanted to do. I chose technical drawing and auto mechanics because I love technical drawing.
Why did we end up in the same class?
That was so irritating. Could you imagine, like, I show up to the class and I'm just like,
why is Wally here?
you couldn't find no other class to put this man in? Like, we're like, that was really upsetting. Not even like, because at that point I was just like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you even. Like, you could disappear into the abyss. That's basically the story about how I almost had to fight for my man. There was not much fighting, to be honest, at all. Like, at all. Because I really didn't want to fight this girl. But to this day, me and she cool. Like, if you see each other, I would probably say hi and bye, but that's pretty much it. Like, there's no beef, there's no animosity, there's nothing. As for me and Bali, I don't talk to this man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this story time about how I almost had to fight for my man. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope I told the story to the best of my ability so y'all can understand. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this story time and you want more story times, like I have a couple more story times in the bag. Like I have a couple more in the bag. Comment down below if you want another one. Just say next, or put the book emoji in the comments to let me know that you guys would want another story time. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Road to 400. Period. Yeah, road to 400. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Who, bitch? Not you. Who the baddest bitch? Not you.